and welcome to Cookin in the Kitchen with DC Coast to Coast and Boom Chang Records. Today I have a wonderful guest. You know they're all wonderful guests. Travelled all the way from Huddersfield today, although I don't think she's from there really. Hollie Stephenson, singer-songwriter. Hollie, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Brilliant. I'm so happy to have you in the kitchen tonight. How's it going?
Yeah, all right. It's going all right.
Gone married? Is that a kind of attempt at a Geordie accent?
It's an embarrassment to my family, but yeah.
I think it sounds pretty good and it's nice to hear it. So, musically, where are you from and what are you about? I mean, just talk to me about that.
Musically, I like music that I feel is real. And so anything that's, like, my first love was jazz.
All right.
Billie Holiday was the person that, I remember I was 3 and my dad had been showing me how to work the, the tape recorder machine.
Okay.
And he just kind of left me, kind of as, being a parent, you leave your 3-year-old unattended. And I was just sat there and I put on Billie Holiday's album and I was just completely captivated by the whole thing. And that was for me. Like, I didn't obviously understand what, it was Strange Fruit that I was listening to, and I didn't understand what the song was about.
Right.
I just knew that I had like this, insane, and I remember actually
It's a connection, right? You connected at a
yeah.
very early age with jazz music, which I think is brilliant. It's outstanding, because normally people don't get into jazz till they get much older.
Yeah.
Is normally the rule, but that's great. So that's been your base, is it?
Yeah, and I guess, from that I was given a few compilation CDs with tapes and stuff with Billie Holiday on it. And, that kind of introduced me to Ray Charles, Dinah Washington, Nancy Wilson, and others who I absolutely love and adore. So for me, Billie Holiday was like the kind of key to the rest of music.
Or is it? Oh, that's brilliant. That's a lovely
and
way
the Carpenters.
to start. Well, you've got a nice crossover there. So singer-songwriters and also jazz musicians. That's brilliant. Your music, I have tuned in a little bit on your YouTube to see it, and I heard a very big band sound.
Yeah.
Is that your latest project, or is that something you've always enjoyed to do with that kind of sound you've chased for? Or?
That was, so Dave Stewart's my manager, and he also produced my album. That's coming at I just finished my album that's going to be released early next year.
Brilliant.
And
you're in a good stable of musicians there.
Yeah, more or less. I listen to a lot of soul music, so, and they're very big about like the chords and everything. So when I was telling Dave, I want to kind of create this, and I was explaining to him my vibe, which he got in an instance. Like, he knew exactly how I wanted it to sound, but I'm young, I don't know how to. I haven't quite yet.
It's translating that from your head, what's in your head to...
Yeah, he's literally the man for the job. I mean, it's exactly what I was trying to say, but getting dumb looks going, oh, what you're on about, I'm going, blah. But Dave's like, oh, I know what she wants.
Yeah, it sorted it out.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. But today, you're here on your own. So you've got a guitar and you do your own songs. Tell me a little bit about your own songs. Do you write on guitar or do you actually write on piano? Or?
Oh, I had 4 years of piano lessons.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I can play the chopsticks now.
Oh, very good.
Nothing else.
Major progress.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really, I don't really have a procedure when it comes to writing songs. It's sometimes I've got the lyrics and then I'll have to make up the chords. I think maybe once or twice I've had ideas. Like, I've never like had a guitar idea. It's always I've either had these ideas for the horns in my head, or like I get some backing vocal ideas and I'm like, hey, what lyrics would sound good to this?
Yeah, that's good.
But
fantastic.
I've never, like, sometimes simultaneous guitar. I write on the guitar.
You write on the guitar?
Yeah.
Well, do you fancy playing us one of your songs?
I could do.
What's this one going to be?
This one, I think I might play Lover's Game.
Lover's Game. Okay, take it away.
To surrender, and the pain controls my head. flooded you with these dried out tears, and our memories are left unsaid. Now this is a lover's game. I'm not ready to play. You're pulling me under, yeah, and I'm helplessly falling for you. Now it's a big mistake I shouldn't have made. Oh, what's done is done, yeah, when it's over we are through. I fall to my knees, oh, and people passing by and they're saying, will you help? Will you help her, please? Oh, and there are those times in a life I want to close my eyes and just not have to breathe anymore. Yeah, now this is a lover's game. I'm not ready to play. You're pulling me under, yeah, and I'm helplessly falling for you. Yeah, it's a big mistake I shouldn't have made. Oh, what's done is done, yeah, when it's over we are through. Yeah, now I can't go on with this anymore, yeah. Yeah, now things, they've got to change, because I know I just can't conform, yeah, to the rules of your trivial games. Now this is a lover's game. I'm not ready to play. You're pulling me under, and I'm helplessly falling for you. Now it's a big mistake I shouldn't have made. Oh, what's done is done, yeah, when it's over we are through. Now this is a lover's game. I'm not ready to play. You're pulling me under, and I'm helplessly falling for you.
Whoa, get in.
Thanks.
Man, that voice is so wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
It's so rich, it's brilliant.
Thanks.
Where did that come from?
Not my mum.
Hey, your mum's just over there, you know.
I know, and she'll agree with me.
So that's brilliant. You wrote that song.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think.
Really, really like that. At the minute, you're doing a little bit of a road show, right? You're just travelling around the areas, or you're picking up some gigs? How are you progressing with your performances?
At the moment, I'm just doing this thing called the Coffee House Sessions, which is there's 23 universities in England. I believe it's 23. There might be more, but there's 23 that are involved with it that I'm attending anyway.
Yes.
And so it's like 3 or 2 gigs a day.
All right.
Started in Bournemouth, finished tomorrow actually in St Andrews.
That's a long way from the bottom right to the top nearly.
I know. I know, and me and my mum, she's been travelling around with me. We're both still alive.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, it's been really cool actually, but just playing at each individual uni.
Excellent. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to a break now. I'm going to make another cup of tea because I fancy it. Would you want to drink a tea or coffee or something?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Why not? And we're going to come right back. Stay tuned and we'll see you in a few minutes.